Let's go. Let's get it.
Loving you is like blowing water, baby. You give me the strength through the fire, baby. I'm gonna be your.
Okay, listen. Loving
you is like blowing water, baby.
Oh, we here. We made it. We are here. We made it. Hold on. I want to make sure I can hear you all. Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me? Get in here. Get in here. Everybody get in here. It's time to get into some things. All right. You can be anywhere, but you chose to be here. So we're going to talk about it for a little bit. Today won't be a lengthy live, but we'll definitely get into some things. All right. All right, so really quickly, how's everybody doing? What's popping? What's going on, everybody? We got a couple of things we need to get into. I hope everybody's Thursday is doing great, all right? So, Wendy Williams walking again. I don't know if you guys seen that video, but we're going to talk about it. Sherry Shepherd wants her own show. Tyra Banks getting dragged for the 50th time. Jussie Smollett, the lies are coming out. Astro World, the concert from hell. Hulu creates a documentary in about 3 weeks and then has to pull it, all right? Cardi B names Nicki Minaj in her juror selection questionnaire. Tasha K names Nick at night, daytime, tea time, and I think Lovely T in her questionnaire. The Gorilla Glue Girl, I was on my way to the wig shop to get a Gorilla Glue Girl wig, but I couldn't find one. So, but she's having another hair problem. And so, yeah, basically with that being said, we got a lot to talk about. Okay, so let's just jump right into everything. And, we'll get into it. Now, it is late, so child, I am having me a little tequila, no shade. Needed that. All right. Let's just start with Wendy. Child, Wendy is back. You know what? Hold on. You know what? Hold on. We got to start this thing off right. While I do that, I want y'all to do this real quick for me, real quick. Hold on. We're going to start this thing off right. And I'm going to really get in my Wendy Williams bag for you. Hold on. We might as well start this thing off right. And while I'm doing this, I want you guys to listen to, I'll be right back. Listen to remind you.
And I might blow all night though. When I'm hyped, yo, I go nitro. A little lazy, some nights though, but I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. Yeah, I hurt you and I broke you. Had a hard time trying to learn you. It's like night and day, but you a virtue. My hair gone, it's all wrong. We fussin', we fightin'. Baby, we dying out of love. Let me remind you that loving you is like flowing water. You give me the strength through the fire. I'm gon' be your number one fighter. Together we gon' vibrate higher. Loving you is like flowing water. You give me the strength through the fire. I'm gon' be your number one fighter. Together we gon' vibrate higher. Cause loving you is like flowing water, baby. You give me the strength through the fire, baby. I'm gon' be your number one fighter, baby.
Okay, y'all ready? Okay. Let's do it for Wendy. Wait, is this it? Wait. Is this the Wendy? Okay. Okay. Listen. Wendy. Wendy is back. Okay. Wendy is walking. Okay. And Wendy is letting y'all know that everything is okay. Okay. Stop playing with Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams had caught that paparazzi out. Wendy Williams got out and hopped like this. Okay. And she's back. Okay. Period. I told you, Wendy is my girl. Wendy is my girl. I love Wendy. And I love everything about Wendy. Okay? Wendy is that girl. At the end of the day, I embody everything about her. Now, let's really get into this. Okay? So, Wendy Williams was spotted at a wellness center. I believe that is her manager, but I believe conveniently so, she has been spotted at that wellness center because there was reports that Wendy Williams was not able to walk and that Wendy Williams was suffering from early stages of dementia. Okay? And I believe that Wendy Williams is determined to let the girls know that she could walk. Let's look at this. Hold on.
Hey, Wendy. Are you sad
Wendy.
about the show being canceled? Any plans for a new show? Everyone does hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Yes. Good luck to you, all right? Sorry to bug you.
Thank you very much. It's okay.
Is your recovery going okay? Because everyone is really concerned.
Wendy is doing fabulous.
She's doing fabulous.
Yeah.
Any more words for the fans?
Lots more Wendy stuff.
That's good to hear.
Bye.
Love it. Thank you. Thanks, Wendy.
Thank you. Okay. And so here's my thing, though. When it comes to the Wendy piece, I'm glad that she's doing her thing. I'm glad that Wendy Williams is out. I'm hoping this means she's coming back. I'm really hoping this means that she's coming back because people are saying Sherri Shepherd is the new replacement. Sherri Shepherd is the new Wendy. I don't personally see Sherri Shepherd being the new Wendy Williams. I think that Sherri Shepherd could be the new Sherri Shepherd, but Wendy Williams, no. Now, Sherri Shepherd has went on Instagram Live, and they were asking Sherri Shepherd about, if she's taking over the Wendy spot, this, that, and the third. And basically, Sherri Shepherd said, the Wendy show is a hard it's a hard show to fill and it's hard shoes to fill, and she would rather her own show. I don't think that Sherri Shepherd wants to really step into Wendy's show. I think she would rather her own show because there's going to be a lot of pressure on maintaining those ratings in that position that Wendy Williams has. Okay. Also, with this though, I do believe that this was a staged event. I do believe that Wendy Williams called paparazzi out here so that they can catch her walking. There may have been a wheelchair in the back seat of that truck, and she may have said, you know what? Put the wheelchair in the truck because I'm going to get into it right after the paparazzi gets out of here. However, I'm going to walk. Now, what's interesting is Wendy Williams is barefooted. So I don't know if she's doing that so we can look at her feet and see that they're not as swollen, which means she can feel her feet. I'm not sure. But apparently, you could see there that her feet are not swollen, and she's walking. So we'll see. And with the inflammation in her feet, the inflammation can and will go down eventually. You know what I mean? it's the dementia for me that I'm worried about. I'm not sure what she's going to be able to do as far as the dementia. I'm just hoping that it's not a real heavy case of dementia. And if there is a slight case of dementia, it can be reversed. Okay. So thank you, Wendy. I'm glad to see that Wendy is back doing her thing. And yes, let's keep it moving. Should I stay Wendy Williams for the whole show? How you doing? So yes. Now I need to do another costume change, child. I didn't plan on being Wendy the whole show, but I guess I'll keep the robe on. Okay. I didn't plan on it, but I guess we'll keep it on. I'm the Wendell to the Wendy. Okay? Y'all are so stupid. Ciao. Why are we like this over here? Why are we like this? Okay. Y'all, they dragging Tyra Banks again. Let me cover up. Okay, so Tyra Banks goes viral every other week or every other couple of months for something that Top Model has done. From where she was, from the girls, making them cut their hair, for her telling one girl she was too dark and another girl she was too light. I mean, it's just a lot of, I don't know. When we were watching America's Next Top Model, I didn't realize how much colorism, prejudice, ageism, sexism, body shaming, and all of that was happening. Featureism, all of that was happening during the America's Next Top Model era. However, I feel like those terms didn't exist then because people really didn't give a damn. I feel like now we're in an era now where there is an ism and an obia for every little thing. You know what I mean? There could be a robe phobia or a neck-isms and a teeth-ism and a headphone phobia. It just gets to be way too much. I don't really get too far off into the phobias and the isms because it just goes way too far for me. However, now here is one of the models. I don't remember Sarah. There's been so many seasons, so don't give me the lie. But Sarah Hartshorn, I guess she was a former contestant on America's Top Model. And there was a tweet that she had responded to. So here was the tweet. The original tweet reads, "The fact that the girls on America's Next Top Model were getting paid $40 an episode and Tyra and them judges were making bank is kind of sick." Okay. Now, someone said, now she responded, $40 a day, no residuals, and we had to pay for food. Now, there was mixed reviews on that. Like, some people were like, well, the $40 a day was your per diem. And then you had an opportunity of a lifetime. Most reality contest shows, they don't pay you. You just kind of have to work it out. Or you get a per diem, and with the per diem, you get to eat. Okay? So, I don't know. Now, the residuals, I feel like they should get paid. I mean, I don't know, though, because it's like, well, you signed that away, though, in your contract. But, I do think when those shows air again, those girls should get paid for that because, I mean, they are in the show. So I do think that's a bit unfair because, I mean, even though they're not like actors, that's still their likeness, so they probably should get paid for it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't just say that these people should get the $40. However, a lot of platforms feel as though when you come on a platform like this, it is up to you to do what you need to do to continue your legacy. So once the show is over, it's up to you to do with what you can. I know a lot of people that have went on reality television and went on these contest shows, and they're really bitter and they feel some type of way about these contest shows because they feel as though once they've been eliminated or once they've left, the shows don't care about them as much anymore, and they kind of throw them to the wayside, and then there's no money, there's no recognition, there's no where are they now, there's nothing. But when you get on reality TV and you do this, it just kind of is what it is. So, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you gotta understand when you sign up for stuff like that, you don't sign up for residual income. I don't feel like you really sign up for the fame of it all. You really sign up for the attention of it all. You really sign up for the clout. And and what if you win? Then you become a Eva Pickford or Takara or whatever these girls are that won and make career, and that's the thing. You get a modeling contract, you get seen, and then a lot of times, if you're good enough, your life changes even if you don't win. I don't know. Like even back in, when we would watch American Idol and these different shows, even RuPaul's Drag Race, it's almost like you'd rather not win the show because it seems like the winner of the show is the flop. The runner-ups are actually the ones that get the deals. So, this is a risk that you take when you do these kind of contest shows. So, I think the $40 a day was enough to feed you. And you were getting free housing. You already signed up for this. Any reality show I've auditioned for, they let me know that I was not getting paid. There was no check. There was nothing. So at some point, you were willing to quit your job or anything for the gig, and because you were going to possibly get a piece of fame. This is why now people are having this realization that all reality TV is not good for you. I wouldn't just go run and jump on any reality TV show that's calling me. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel used at the end. So, yeah. All right. Good luck. Oh, child. I'm feeling like Wendy Williams. How you doing? Okay. Let's get to the serious stuff real quick. Child. So this is a mess. I haven't been talking about this in a couple of days. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know all the updates that's been going on because it just gets too dark. And and YouTube, I don't be playing that with YouTube. But Astroworld, Hulu has been under fire because they created a documentary, okay, called The Concert from Hell, okay, and it confused a lot of viewers, okay, so I'm gonna read you the article. They were actually forced to pull it, all right. It says Hulu has pulled a 50-minute news special titled Astroworld, Concert from Hell, after an online backlash suggested viewers thought it was a documentary produced by the streamer. Astroworld, Concert from Hell became available Wednesday on Hulu, though the investigative local news special out of Houston originally aired November 20th in Texas. It was presented as the first episode of a series, which added to the confusion. Some Hulu users were confused and upset by the offering, which appeared less than a month after the concert tragedy that to this point has led to 10 deaths, including of a 9-year-old child. Okay. Blount was okay. No. Okay. Hulu really moved fast as hell to make a documentary and named it Astroworld, The Concert from Hell. I'm crying at everyone trying to make a profit from that event. Okay, this is what someone tweeted, okay? And another person tweeted, Hulu is making a documentary about Astroworld and is in poor taste all around. People are still burying their loved ones. And that post was retweeted 4,500 times. The legal cases have not even started. Great documentaries are done when all the facts are laid out. Not enough time has passed to fully discuss this. Another tweet, the Astro World Concert from Hell doc on Hulu blame on concert goers not carrying no type of structural analyst, and they didn't interview the RN who said medics there were undertrained, understaffed, and HPD was useless. Seemingly directed by Live Nation and Travis Scott himself. Like, a lot of people were going in. Okay. A lot of people felt some type of way about that. But apparently, this was like a news thing that had happened. This was like a news report that had happened in Houston, and I guess it got sold to Hulu, or Hulu may have bought it, but still Hulu, it just didn't look good. A lot of people felt some kind of way about it. It's still very triggering. It's still very fresh. And it just feels like, how can you have all the information when, girl, it just happened last month? You know what I mean? I just feel like it was very tasteless, and it goes to show how so many people, in these networks, they have this fake outrage. They really do not care about us as the people. All they care about is that consumer dollar. Most businesses, they really don't care about you. They don't care about the tragedy. They're actually thinking, great, this is content. Great, this is news. Great, I can make $1 billion off of this. I'm sure Hulu thought, great, this is a great opportunity for us to, make a bunch of money off of this thing, and it backfired. When I first seen this, because I didn't actually see the documentary, I got the notification to my phone earlier today. But when I first seen it, I was thinking, sheesh, how did the Kardashians let this slide? You know what I mean? I'm like, aren't the Kardashians on Hulu? Like, why would they let this get pushed through? But either way, I'm glad that it got pulled. But I do feel like they are hammering Travis Scott right now. Travis Scott cannot win for losing. And this is going to go down in history as probably one of the darkest moments of his career. And I'm not sure if Travis Scott will really, truly be able to bounce back from this, because who will go to a Travis Scott concert after this? I'm sure that you won't be able to pay people to go to a Travis Scott concert. You know what I mean? Those tickets will have to be like $20. Speaking of the Travis Scott concert, let me go here too. I wasn't going here, but since we're here, let's talk about it. Megan Thee Stallion pulls out of Houston concert. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion. They say Megan Thee Stallion pulls out of Houston concert to show respect for Astroworld victims. Megan Thee Stallion canceled one of her upcoming shows in her hometown of Houston out of respect for the Astroworld victims. The hot girl was scheduled to perform on December 3rd at the 713 Music Hall venue, and she pulled out. The rapper told Houston Chronicle, out of respect for the lives in Houston, earlier this month, I've decided to cancel my show at 713 Music Hall on December 3rd. Houston is still healing, and it's important that our community be given an appropriate time to grieve. My heart goes out to all the families that are suffering during this difficult time. Okay, now a lot of people were saying, oh, Megan Thee Stallion, she couldn't sell any tickets. Megan Thee Stallion only canceled because nobody in Houston was buying those tickets for her concert. I find that hard to believe that people are not buying Megan Thee Stallion tickets in Houston when that's where she's from. I do believe that they're probably buying those tickets. I do believe that she canceled that because Megan Thee Stallion does not need any negative press. And I'm sure she's not really comfortable even performing a concert in Houston. It's probably so much extraness going on just to do a concert there. And everybody is at such high, intense, energy and skepticism, if that's how you say it. To me, if I was Megan Thee Stallion, I wouldn't do it either. So somebody can go to my concert in Houston and pass out. And now, on top of a Tory Lanez lawsuit and this, that, and the third, now, I'm somehow wrapped up in this Houston Travis Scott BS. Megan Thee Stallion doesn't need that for her career. And, I don't care if the concert was sold out. I understand her. Girl, I'm staying far away from Houston, and I believe that any artist should stay far away from Houston right now because it's a hot zone for lawsuits and a lot of necessary but unnecessary problematic things and just a lot of extraness when trying to have a show. Because I'm sure the security is going to be a mess. I'm sure it's not going to be fun. It's just going to be a lot of chaos trying to do a show out in Houston for a while. So I don't think that this has anything to do with people not purchasing the tickets. But then again, on the flip side, it is Houston. I don't think they're not purchasing. If they are not purchasing the tickets, I don't think they're not purchasing the tickets because of, oh, we don't like Megan Thee Stallion. They're not purchasing the tickets because they're scared and the parents are scared. The parents are not letting the kids go. It's just what it is. Are you running out? If you're in Houston, are you running out to a concert? After all of this, I'm probably not. Just being honest. And I'm not letting my kid go to no concert. Not when they dead. Not when they leave and come back dead. So I'm sure there could be a lightness in sales. But I feel like that's because people are dying. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's just my thing. Yeah, chow. What else did we talk about? Oh, girl. We ain't talked about this since like 2019. No shade. Let me get to the tea. Chow, Jussie Smollett. Where's Jussie Smollett? Jussie Smollett is so cute. Now, if you're a part of the community, the LGBT community, and you're on Twitter, and these are for my boys. Now, women, you probably won't know about this, so I'm not really talking to you, but I'm talking to my guys. I think Jussie Smollett used to date Raheem Shabazz. Let's see if I can pull that up. Let me see. Is there a picture of him? Let me see if I can find it. Where's the picture of him and Jussie Smollett? Oh, I can't find it. Hopefully this stuff is still going on and I can find the picture of Raheem Shabazz and Jussie Smollett. But yeah, Raheem Shabazz, I want to get him on the show one day. Perhaps I'll have him on the show, but Raheem Shabazz is like this Black American like star. But him and Jussie Smollett were in a picture together a long time ago. And I think Jussie Smollett could have been getting his cakes beat in by Raheem. Raheem's got like a bit, you know what I mean? Okay, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I was just trying to be messy for the Lolo for my girls. Not my girls, but my girls. You know what I mean? But anyway, we can talk about that on another day. But let's talk about today. So today, oh, you guys want to see a picture of Raheem Shabazz? Girl, his pictures don't be, he do too much. Okay, let's show a picture of Raheem Shabazz. Okay, I want to find a picture of Jussie Smollett. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is Raheem. But I think that him and Jussie Smollett, they have a photo together. This is Raheem. That's Raheem right here. But him and Jussie, and I think Raheem was smashing Jussie. This very much so. Before Jussie was Jussie Smollett, Raheem was Raheem. Okay, and that's what I had got through the tease of the tease of the tea. That Raheem was smashing Jussie. You have to Google Raheem. But yeah, girl, Jussie Smollett was getting her cakes beaten by Raheem. That's some tea. I wish I had the picture. I'm gonna find that picture and I'm gonna talk about that. Remember that. But anyway, so the trial is started. Jussie Smollett is under investigation for allegedly, faking a hate crime fight. So the two guys that he hired, they were testifying today. Let me get these guys. Okay. Now they used to work on the set of Empire at one point. Now they're two African brothers. Now apparently, a lot of you guys already know this story, but these two had to testify today in they were critical witnesses. Now we know the tea. Jussie Smollett says that he was attacked, brutally attacked. Okay. While walking at 2:00 in the morning, to go get a Subway sandwich. And while he was walking to go get that Subway sandwich, he was attacked by two Donald Trump supporters that allegedly called him the N-word, poured bleach on him, and hung a noose around his neck. And I think one punched him. Okay. Now there was no bruises, there was no scratches. And when Jussie Smollett went home, instead of calling the police, He called his manager and did not want to call the police. He called the manager first. Nobody believes this. I didn't believe it then. I don't believe it now. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? Now, since all of that, there has been surveillance footage of these two men purchasing MAGA hats, like drawstring, like clothing line, some cloth line, which what they made the noose out of, bleach at the store. The police have also uncovered a check that was made out to them for $3,500. And now Jussie's team said that was for training for a film. They say it was not. Here's what they're saying. They're saying that Jussie Smollett felt some type of way about the way that Empire was handling or not handling the hate mail that he was getting for being a gay cast member. They really didn't care. And so he wanted to create a stunt because he was mad at Lee Daniels in Empire. And then allegedly he wanted the controversy to help boost his career because he felt like he was falling under the wayside. Empire was coming to a close and he wanted to be a superstar actor. Now, what they're saying is, Jussie said, listen, I want to plan this whole thing. I mean, they flew into town. It was this whole concocted setup. Even to the point where Jussie was saying, hit me, but pull the punch, meaning like fake the punch, because really, like, don't hurt me, nigga. But hit me, but don't really hit me, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, it was that. Then the police, when the police actually, there's surveillance footage of the noose that was tied around Jussie Smollett's neck. Well, when they got footage of the noose tied around his shoulders. And then when the police came to the apartment or wherever Jussie was located, it was then tied to his neck, which lead people to believe that he had retied it. Meaning that nigga wasn't walking around with that noose around his neck all night. But see, Jussie Smollett will tell you the story that they beat him up, poured bleach on him, and tied a noose around his neck and called him an N-word and an F-word. These two. Now, Jussie Smollett's defense is saying, listen, these two they don't like gay people. They've got into altercations. They've said some nasty things. Now, there has been proof of some nasty things that have been said in the DM and towards gays, but it hasn't been anything super severe. Apparently, there was an altercation that happened on the set of Empire as well. Some drama. But still, Jussie Smollett was still working with him. They were friends. Listen, then investigators, prosecutors, they were asking the guys, they said, listen, if Jussie Smollett wouldn't have paid you, would you have attacked him? They said, yes, we would have attacked Jussie Smollett still because we felt like we owed him. He was our big brother. He was going to help us get more work, more opportunities, and we wanted to help him out because we cared about him. We were friends. Remember, there was a video where this cute one right here was dancing for Jussie Smollett. Oh, girl, I got to find the video. Oh, my God. Y'all remember that from 2 years ago? Oh, God. What is the... I'm not saying their names for a reason. Hold on. I'm not saying their names for a reason because, child, it's too hard to say. Sandario, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see. He was dancing a Jussie Smollett song. So that's why I felt like it was some tea. Hold on. Where is that video? Girl, you can never find nothing. I can't find it. Well, I can't find it right now. But they were just Hold on. I'm trying to find where they were dancing to the video. Hold on. Oh, what is this man named Oblagino? Ooh, girl. I can't even do it. I can't even try the name. But they also said that Jussie Smollett was drunk 2 days before the attack. Hold on. I'm trying to find this on the cool. Girl, is it gonna pull up? No, let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Troy. Let me see if I can find this video. Y'all got to see this. Hold on, let me see if I can find. No, it's not. Girl, I got it somewhere in my archives. All right, it's not pulling up. But yeah, there's a video of them dancing, and the boy got like, he's like winding and everything. Chow, I'm so bad I don't have that video. But anyway, here's another thing. Okay, so this is another article that I see. The jury sees video of Jussie Smollett in dry run a day before alleged hate attack. Chicago and Battle Empire actor Jussie Smollett was caught on a surveillance video doing a dry run one day before his alleged hate crime attack. Prosecutors said at his trial in Chicago on Tuesday. Prosecutors contend the footage confirms the actor faked the January 29, 2019 alleged attack with Nigerian brothers Ambola and Oblagino Ashuandario, who are expected to be key witnesses for the prosecution case. Smollett's lawyer claimed the actor was really attacked by the two brothers. Prosecutor poked a hole in that claim, revealing a text message sent by Smollett to one of their siblings a couple of weeks after the alleged attack. Brother, ... I love you, wrote Jussie Smollett. Okay? I stand with you. I know 1,000% you and your brother did nothing wrong and never would. This is what Jussie Smollett said to these two men in a text. Former Empire actor Jussie Smollett. Oh, wait. I am making this statement so everyone knows the text. Else knows the text said. They will not get away with this. Please hit me when they let you go. I am behind you fully. The text came as the two brothers were being questioned in the case. Chicago Police Detective Michael Thies, the first witness called to the stand, called it unusual. To this day, Mr. Smollett has Mr. Smollett ever come clean about the hate crime? Deputy Special Prosecutor Samuel Mendel asked the cop. Not that I'm aware of. So Jussie Smollett has not come clean yet. However, he has definitely, it's gotten hot and heavy. Okay, so I'm gonna read you this article by CNN, okay? Two brothers testified in court over the past 2 days. The Empire actor Jussie Smollett directed them to carry out a fake hate crime while pretending to be Donald Trump supporters in an attempt to get media attention. Ambiola Biola Asiandro and his brother Obijinwa Olaha Osanda provided a critical testimony on Wednesday and Thursday in Smollett's criminal trial on charges that he staged the attack and falsely reported it to the police. The prosecution rested Thursday evening after the 3 days of testimony in which it called 7 witnesses, including the brother. Okay, Aloha Asundara told jurors that Smollett had this crazy idea of having 2 MAGA supporters attack him and that he wanted to put that on social media. Mr. Smollett asked you to fake attack him? The deputy prosecutor, Sam Mental, asked. Yes, Aloha Osandas responded. Pretended to be Trump supporters? Mendel continued. Yes, Osandaria said. So he could then post it on social media? The prosecutor continued. Yes, Aloha Osandia answered. He said that Boloa was tasked with hitting Smollett while Smollett wanted Aloha to put a noose around his neck and pour gasoline on him. They ultimately changed gasoline to bleach because Aloha Osandawa said, I was not comfortable pouring gasoline on somebody. Okay? Smollett, who is a black gay man, has said 2 men struck him, yelled anti-gay slurs and racist remarks, put a noose around his neck, and poured bleach on him on a frigid night in Chicago. Police initially investigated the incident as a possible hate crime and poured significant resources into solving the case and locating the 2 men. But after interviewing them and finding other evidence, authorities instead determined that Smollett paid these men $3,500 to stage the hate crime against him so he can get publicity and a career boost. Smollett has pleaded not guilty to 6 counts of disorderly conduct for allegedly making false reports to police that he was a victim of a hate crime. His defense attorney said in opening statements he is a real victim, and the men saw the actor as a mark or a target. Thursday's session got heated, and the defense attorneys called for a mistrial. One of the lawyers alleged Judge James Lynn lunged at her. And another said the judge was making facial expressions like she didn't believe it. Not that the judge had lunged. What did the judge do? She lunged like everybody is getting lunged at. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It began when the judge interjected as attorney Tamara Walker repeatedly pressed Aloha Asundario on his use of homophobic words, okay, such as when he referred to a musician friend as a fruity ass. Lynn angrily instructed Walker to move on from her line of collateral questioning. The defense has suggested during the trial that homophobia may have been a motive in a real hate crime attack that night. In a heated exchange, Walker asked the judge for a sidebar, which he denied at first. After the defense for a second time requested a meeting outside of earshot of the jury, Lynn sent the panel out of the room. Walker and her defense team requested a mistrial. As the exchange between the judge and the defense quickly escalated, Walker became emotional and at this point sobbing as she paced around the table, claiming Lynn was not allowing her to continue a line of questioning that was critical to the defense's case. Walker also claimed that Judge Lynn lunged at her while at the sidebar, something Lynn vehemently denies. When you said the word mistrial, and I know you have some pressures here, I'm stunned that you would consider a mistrial, Lynn said. Ms. Walker, there were objections that had to be sustained, and I was trying to get back to the point. Just because you think you were allowed to go one way, we're all just doing our jobs, Lynn told Walker. There will be no mistrial, he told the stunned courtroom. Defense attorney Heather Whittle also addressed the judge, stating, I would like to also go on the record that there are facial objections coming from the bench when there are objections. You're great at facial expressions, Lynn's shot back. The defense was calling its own witness Thursday night. So it's a lot going on. Child, I'm tired. Jussie Smollett is losing, and his lawyers don't know what to do. Good luck. Good luck. And child, these names are the entire fool. Okay? Hold on, Key. I'm getting a fax. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. What are we talking about next? Hold on, guys. Real quick, got a text. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's keep it pushing. What is the hold on. Let's finish. Who are we talking about now, Chow? Okay. I need me a Tessica Brown wig. I need a Tessica Brown wig. So the Gorilla Glue girl is trying to get some money for Christmas gifts, apparently. I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't got it. You know, she tried to get a feature from Nicki Minaj for her new record. That didn't happen. So now she's back with another hair problem. Okay, let's take a look at Tessica Brown's head problem. Let's see.
Oh, wearing my real hair. But when I looked at it, you know, I had a gray hair here, a gray hair there. So me thinking that my hair is strong enough to take chemicals, dude, no, it wasn't. I put the dye on, jumped in the shower, rinsing it out, and as I'm rinsing it out, dude, my hair is steady coming out as I'm rinsing my hair out. Look, it's just falling. Look, it falls out in clumps. Watch. Oh shoot. Look, it's just falling out. And I don't even know, it's like it's melted on the end. Like, I don't even know, look at it. Like, I'm over it. Like, look, all of it.
Let's watch that one more time.
Wearing my real hair. But when I looked at it, you know, I had a gray hair here, a gray hair there. So me thinking that my hair is strong enough to take chemicals, dude, no, it wasn't. I put the dye on, jumped in the shower, rinsing it out, and as I'm rinsing it out, dude, my hair is steady coming out as I'm rinsing my hair out. Look, it's just falling. Look, it falls out in clumps. Watch. Oh shoot. Look, it's just falling out. And I don't even know, it's like it's melted on the end. Like, I don't even know, look at it. Like, I'm over it. Like, look, all of it.
Listen, I'm not falling for it this time. I don't care what you do with your hair. You need to stop doing your own damn hair. You should have learned that lesson. And I feel like Tessica Brown is at a point right now where she is willing to risk her scalp for the clout. At any given moment, every couple of months and every couple of years, we'll see Tessica Brown having a hair problem. It's kind of like a record or music deal. You got to keep the hits coming to stay relevant. So now we've known her for her hair problem. So every year or two, she's going to have a hair problem. Or didn't this just happen this year? Wasn't that this year? Or was that last year? When did this happen? Why would you think that you can start doing your hair like this and it's not even been a year? But you selling hair products. Don't sell me no hair product, heifer. I'm not buying no hair product from Tessica Brown. So now she trying to start the calendar and end the. So you gonna end the year the way that you started the year, bald headed and confused, but viral. I can't stand her. Let it all fall out. Shave it off and cut it bald. And if that don't work, go to the doctor. because there's something medically wrong with your system. This can't just be your scalp and your hair. This is your body. Jessica Brown. Take your ass to the doctor and to the psychiatrist. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not buying it, Jessica Brown. I'm not buying it, Jessica Brown. Go to the doctor and go to the barber, where you can put on a wig and keep it pushing. But at 40-something or 39, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, you should already realize that you are not your hair, and your hair is not you. And y'all should not be married as one. Get rid of it. It does not like you. You don't like it. All these experiments that you try to do to your hair for 99 cents here, $100 there, $2,000 here, a feature there. It's not worth it. You're too old for this. This is not the example that you want to set for your children. You have to, listen, Jessica. Go and call one of them barbers, have them put a nice fade on that, wave that bad boy up, and start brushing it. Get you some Murray's grease and do you a ball fade. Get you a Tiffany Haddish, a Jada Pinkett. Let me see the Tiffany Haddish. Let me get you a Tiffany Haddish fade. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish. Yeah, get you a Tiffany Haddish. You could do this. You could do that. You could do a Willow Smith. You could do a Willow Smith fade. You could do this one. There's a lot of options for you out here. You could do that one. You could do that one. That one's okay. You can do the Jada. It's a whole conglomerate. Let me see. You can do. Let me see the Jada fade. Yeah, you can do the Jada Pinkett. Or you can do the Tamar. I mean, girl, it's a lot. Absolutely. There you have options. You have options. Go for it. The Tiffany Haddish, the Jada Pinkett. I really like the Tiffany Haddish personally. I'm more of a Tiffany Haddish kind of girl. I could see that for you. Don't you see her with a Tiffany Haddish? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Oh God, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. I love that. It's so fresh. It's so now. It's so forward. The energy on that is just so now. I mean, I just feel so centered just looking at it. It's so forward thinking. You know what I mean? It's so like you're just kind of taking back the true power and the essence of masculinity and femininity, and it meets as one, and then it just bursts into this conglomerate of beauty and fashion. You know what I mean? It's just everything. Love that, Tiffany. Love that. That's everything. So forward. Sunny. Brilliant. So yeah. Or there is a Steve Harvey. You can do the Steve Harvey. Let me stop that. Well, Jessica Brown is the fool. Okay. Where else are we going? Okay. Let's go to Charlemagne.
Would you like?
Charlemagne would like to make amends with Nicki Minaj. This is great, right? Charlemagne is changing his life. He's turning over a new leaf. He wants to make amends with Nicki Minaj. I'm going to be honest with you. And I kind of feel this is why, I'm going to be honest. I understand now why you guys, like some of the people that loved me at one point and hate me, or like are friends of my friends. And I don't know you, but you guys know people that I know. And so you guys like vent to me, to my friends and to like people that you know that are close to me about how mad you are to me because whatever my commentary is on Nicki Minaj. I was one to you. I did not like Charlemagne for a long time because he didn't like Nicki Minaj. And I felt like he was the biggest barb because he would say that he was the biggest barb. He would buy Nicki Minaj bacon and do all these things for Nicki Minaj. And then I felt like when other female rappers came out, he kind of flipped on her. And I felt like he would say things like Nicki Minaj did not have to address any beef. And anytime a girl would come at her, like, you know, people are going to make it seem like, you know, they're doing better than her, and really she's bigger than them, so she should never address it. Then when the things actually happened, then he was calling Nicki Minaj all kind of punks and cowards and weak and just dragging her. I think Charlemagne actually did a record or was featured on one of Nicki Minaj's mixtapes or albums, something like that. But they had worked really closely together. They had met, they had hung out, they had a really good rapport. They fell out once Charlemagne started really bigging up Iggy Azalea. And he said he didn't like the Anaconda record. You know, Nicki Minaj does not like criticism. She cannot take when you're not sucking and blowing out of her anus. So she fell out with Charlemagne the God. And then not to mention, there was something that happened with Floyd Mayweather in regards to like reading and writing. I don't remember all the logistics of it. But long story short, they fell out. And they have never been the same since. But Nicki Minaj, with all media personalities, at some point she falls out with them. She's falling out with Joe, but she falls out with everybody, and everybody ends up coming back because they love her, and she's stubborn, you know. But she falls out with any and everybody at some point. But we'll say this: Charlemagne says that he wished that he was back in good graces with Nicki Minaj. Let's take a listen to what he had to say, and then we'll get into some things.
Like to make amends with.
What celebrity would I like to make amends with? Oh man, probably Nicki Minaj.
Glock topic.
Cause me and Nicki used to be really cool. You know what I mean? And yeah, I was very vocal about not liking the Anaconda record.
Glock topic.
Back in the day, and you know I think Nicki, yeah, probably Nicki. You know,
well, 50's been on the show recently, and he shouted Nicki. So how about we putting that in the atmosphere right now?
Absolutely, 100%. I got a lot of respect for Nicki. What Nicki has done is you know unprecedented. Like she revitalized, you know, female hip hop over the past decade. Like all of these new artists, every single one of them, from Cardi to Meg to whoever, they you know it's because of Nicki. Nicki opening that lane again. So.
Okay, so here's what I got to say about this. While I like Charlemagne, I respect them all. I always have to ask why now, because I don't care if you're me. I don't care if you're Charlemagne, Joe Budden. I don't care who you are. Media, blogger, anybody. When people switch their tunes and start moving differently, there's a reason. And typically, I don't know if this to be true, but I'm asking myself, well, why is he so comfortable with this now? Because Charlemagne, remember, there was a point in time, Charlemagne was the reason that Cardi B's Bodak Yellow did what it did. Charlemagne was the reason why Cardi B got a lot of the push that she did. Charlemagne started the hashtag Do It For The Culture. Be very clear. I was dragging Charlemagne during this time because I felt like they were pushing the Cardi B narrative. They were pushing that for Cardi B to get that spot over Nicki Minaj. Charlemagne was the forerunner for that. He was the forerunner for Cardi. Let's get Cardi to number one. Let's get Cardi to here. Cardi is this. Cardi is the queen. We want Cardi. This is what happened. I remember it very clearly. But I will say, seems like Cardi B doesn't do a lot of interviews. And since, that era, or at least the last 3 years, or maybe even 4 years, I haven't seen Cardi B do any interview on The Breakfast Club. I haven't seen anybody really go sit with The Breakfast Club. So, and now in this era, while The Breakfast Club is still like our version of 106 & Park in a more modern, updated format where everybody has a microphone and radio and podcast, they are a staple piece of our culture. The Breakfast Club is just not what it used to be anymore, because there's the Armon Wiggins Show, there's this podcast, there's that, everybody has a mic and headphones and some equipment now. So at this point, you can pick and choose where you want to go. Whereas the Breakfast Club, that was the place. And so now you have to ask yourself, are we spinning the block because Cardi's not coming there anymore? Has Cardi stopped answering her phone? Is Remy? Megan Thee Stallion, we already know that most of you all feel some type of way about Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion has never given an interview to Ebro, or she's never went up to the Breakfast Club and sat down. Doja Cat has not been up there. Nicki Minaj has came. So is this you now, Team Nicki, because you're realizing that these other girls, Cardi's never coming back? Megan, you'll never get Meg? You have to ask yourself these things, because it's almost like there's a reason for this. Now, I'm not going to say that he doesn't appreciate Nicki, because I'm sure they had a relationship. I know they had a relationship, and I'm sure you grow, and he's growing, he's older, things are moving, he sees people are growing, and he's probably like, dang, Nicki was cool. And maybe he's starting to see maybe some of the things that Nicki was saying is true. Or maybe he's feeling some type of way because, Cardi B won't come up there anymore now that she's a Grammy Award winning superstar with 5 #1 records and 2 diamond records. Megan Thee Stallion, after 4 Grammys and 2 #1 records, has never been up there. No one's coming. These girls are not coming to the Breakfast Club now. So now is it Nicki? Are we trying to get Nicki out? Are we trying to get Nicki back? Are we trying to get a Nicki interview for Nicki Minaj #5? Are we trying to get Nicki to sit down on the Breakfast Club to revive the Breakfast Club? Oh, they said Megan was at the Breakfast Club. Well, I don't know. I know that there was a thing where people were dragging Megan for not doing black press. Was Cardi there last year? Oh, child. I still feel like, girl, maybe I don't know. I just feel like there's maybe I'm wrong. Maybe maybe it's too much to drink. I don't remember her being there, but girl, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't want to get into the semantics, but there's a reason. There could be a reason why he's saying this. That's all. Could that be because you want a Nicki Minaj? Because you want a Nicki Minaj future? I don't know. Or because you just want to rebuild that relationship. I always ask myself, okay, maybe Cardi and Meg were there. Okay, I had it wrong. Bitch, I'm human. Leave me alone. Get over it. Okay, but at the end of the day, or maybe he's just like, I miss Nick. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe we should rekindle our relationship. But I will say that he's played a very pivotal role in the boost of Cardi B's career. He definitely did. So it's interesting, and we'll see what happens. Let me Google this right now. Let me see, just so I can get it right. Cause y'all gonna be dragging it like. Let me see. I don't ever remember. Let me see. Oh, she was on there a year ago. You right. Meg went. I'm right. I'm wrong. Y'all right. Thank you for correcting that. Okay. But she probably ain't going back. Okay. All right. So Meg has been there. All right. Let me see when Cardi's been there. Hold on. Cardi B. And if this is one of those Zoom things, I'm not talking about that. Girl, Cardi, it's been... She did the Breakfast Club on Zoom. I know, I'm not talking about that. That was... No, girl. I'm talking about a sit-down, in-person Breakfast Club. Okay, I remember that Zoom one. I remember that, but girl, no. I'm not talking about that. Okay. So, boom. Anyway, Nicki, work it out with Charlamagne. Go up there, promote, talk. Everybody wants that Nicki Minaj interview. We'll see who gets it during the Nicki Minaj number 5. All right? We're coming back to Nicki Minaj in a second. But I want to give a shout out to Cardi B really quick, because we're going to talk about Nicki, Cardi, and Tasha K. But Cardi B Cardi B is doing her thing right now, her business thing, her Rihanna thing. I'm not going to hold you. It's definitely bigger than music for Cardi B. I feel like Cardi B, I'm just going to be all the way 100. I feel like Cardi B caught a lick with this music thing, and she's going to milk it for everything that she can and make sure that everything, and she's going to get the money. Okay? Cardi B says she's doing a new drop every single day. She just dropped some whipped cream. Listen, and for y'all in the comments that's trying to, it's a whipped cream liquid. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Don't try to correct me on what it is. It's a whipped cream liquor. If you feel like it's more than that, don't call me trying to correct me on exactly what it is. I don't care. It's a whipped cream, period. Don't try to correct me, okay? So she's got a whipped cream that she's dropped, okay? And now today, she has been announced to be one of the creative directors for Playboy residency. I didn't know what that meant. And apparently there is going to be a creator field app. I don't know exactly what it's called. Maybe somebody remember what it is, but there's going to be an app. I feel like it's going to give like an OnlyFans type of deal. But it's for like Playboy, and it's for creators and creators. It's a version of OnlyFans. It's Playboy's version of OnlyFans, if you ask me. So shout out to Cardi B for making these business moves and these business decisions. Here's the thing. This is what I said a lot of girls are missing, because she's realizing, well, while music is a great career, while she's making a lot of money doing it, you make even more money with your investments in your business outside of music. So do I feel like Cardi B is just in it for the love of just complete music? I think she likes music, but I think she's in it for the money. A lot more of the money and the business. And you have to be, because the music industry is such a fickle, and you really get 5 to 10 good years. What happens after that? If you don't make the right business decision, you can be up and then you can be out of here when your time is gone. So I'm not mad at her for getting the money. You know what I mean? And I think she realizes that the music industry is changing, and no one stays on top forever. So I definitely think that she hit a lick, and she's going to make sure she hits while she's up. Can you be mad? I ain't going to be mad at her for that. Rihanna has done it. Rihanna got that $1 billion and said, screw it. I'm done with music. You know, so people do that. I mean, music will be the catalyst to get you into these spaces, but then, you know, you end up saying like, girl, I can make money. It all ends up being about the money at the end of the day. Yeah, people, you know, they care about their fans. They love their fans and things like that, but people are people. So child, at the end of the day, people is worried about their bank account. are you buying? And, you know, it is what it is. So shout out to Cardi B for that. For being on her business. Because I do see that Cardi B will be a billionaire because she just has the money mindset. Oh, my head hurt. Have you guys subscribed to the channel? Have you subscribed to the channel? Okay. Oh my God, I didn't even talk about this yet. Hold on, before I got to talk about this real quick before we go to the other thing. Wait. Did I not add it on here? Hold on, I'm about to add this on here real quick. Hold on, because we got to talk about this real quick. Are you guys watching Porsha? Porsha Family Matters? I knew there was something else. Are you guys watching Porsha Family Matters? Porsha and Simon Abu Dhagu? Let me tell you something. I didn't watch the full show because I fell asleep. But this is the fool. This is the absolute fool. The show is interesting, but it's the fool because everybody in her family, including Porsha, knows that this is the fool. This relationship will not last, but I don't think that Porsha cares. I think that Porsha is still in love with Dennis. Porsha, how do you say that Dennis cannot bring a girl to your birthday, but you done married a man after you hopped in his DMs once he announced that he was getting divorced, and now you got them all on the show together? Simon Abu Dhagu is the money. Dennis is to break your back. You feel me? And then all those times Dennis was cheating and doing all that stuff, it's so crazy because after watching this show, you almost feel bad for Dennis. You almost look at Dennis like, he's the good guy. He's a hero. He's the one you want to win in the end. When you're like, well, hold on. They said he was sleeping with dogs and cheating on Porsha every other day. But Simon was also talking about how in his country, it was okay for the men to have 1 and 2 side beach. I don't know if Porsha's going to be okay with being a side beach or not. But something tells me as long as she gets pregnant, she will. Now, Dennis has 5 kids. Porsha has 1. They're looking for a house to fit 6 kids in. Simon is about 63 or 65, whatever, the same age as Porsha mama. Now, that mama look good. And Porsha, she kissing him. She don't even look like she really kissing him like that. It was just so cringy because this does not feel real. Then she also feels some type of way about Dennis. She's got his tattoo and stuff on her ear. She don't want him posting that stuff because she gets dragged. Simon doesn't care about social media because Simon got 5 cars, 10 baby mamas, 6 wives, 8 kids, and Porsha. I don't know. I'm going to watch it because it's a bit interesting if I can stay awake. But yeah. I don't know if this was the episode that Dennis and him got into the fight because, child, I had fell asleep. I don't know if I was bored or if it was the daylight savings time, but something had got to me, girl, and I had paid and woke up and it was the next day. So at the end of the day, all I seen was when she was telling him, Dennis, that he couldn't bring a girl over. I don't know if he actually brought a girl because at that moment I was asleep. But yes, this show is the fool. The mom knows that this is the fool. The sister knows that this is the fool. The cousin knows that this is the fool. Porsha knows that this is the fool. And there's no way that you can try to make this normal or make this make sense to the public. She's attempting to try to make this make sense, and it's not making sense. You took this man while he was married from his wife. You sat in his face. You sat in his house. You sat in her house. And you was looking at her rich man. And he's a dog. Just like he dogged them out, he's going to dog Porsha out. And I can't believe that she did all this for a show, acting like she loved him like this. And we're going to see that this is not going to last. Okay? Somebody said, I love it when Armon goes into character. Serena Wig, the best. Now Wendy. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay. What is the other thing? All right, I guess we can get to the stupidity. Oh, so this has been trending. This is old though. You guys do know that this is old. I think I've seen this months ago. I didn't talk about it because I really didn't care. But this is old. Cardi B included Nicki Minaj in her lawsuit against blogger Tasha K for questions to the jury. Somehow, the Barbs and the different blogs and the personalities and the people, they are making this a big deal as if Cardi B somehow is obsessed with Nicki Minaj because of a question she may ask. Hold on real quick. Oh, really quick, guys. Side note before we get into the oh, thank you. Side note before we get into the I have a quick thing I was going to show you. Remember I told you guys I'm in a robe today, so this show is not a formal show. We're just having fun. But remember I told you guys I was going to show you something. Let me take them off here real quick. Let me take them off here. Remember I was telling you about Jussie Smollett and Raheem Shabazz. Remember I was telling you guys about the OnlyFans model, and we didn't really know what the tea was with them. Okay, so I got the photo. So here's photo one. See, look, this is Raheem. Look, oh, here. Look at Jussie Smollett. But that's not the one. So there's that one. But then, look at that. Now, this is the one that made me feel like it was some tea. Right here. This is the one that made me feel like Jussie Smollett was getting his back blown out by Raheem Shabazz. Let me see if you guys will have to look up, see, by him. Yes, girl. I told you, bitch, I be having the tea, girl. Jussie Smollett, that it was giving. It was giving before it was giving. It was giving. Jussie was getting pounded, baby. Jussie Smollett is one of the girls, okay? Stop playing with her. She is one of them. It's no shade. Jussie Smollett is one of the girls. Jussie Smollett is one of the girls, baby, and she is doing the pounding. Thank you for that receipts, baby. Yes, we love a good receipts. I love my boys with the receipts. Thank you, baby. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's get back to the other stuff. But girl, you know, I have to give you guys that. I have to give for my boys, you know, in case y'all didn't know, Jussie Smollett has been one of the girls, and she has been around for a minute. Yeah. Yes, baby. Yes. Okay. Google Raheem, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about in this video. But my boys know. My boys that's on Twitter and got a freak Twitter and only. You know what y'all know what it's giving. And you know that Jussie Smollett was getting booted. Okay? And probably sanctioned and booted. With 3 or more gathered in his name. When I seen that, I knew that Jussie Smollett was with the shots. And with the group set. Very much so. A group. 3 or more. Minimum 3. Minimum. And double stuffed. Like a turkey on Thanksgiving. See, y'all don't really even know what I'm talking about, y'all. Let me just let's get back to the stuff that y'all can understand. Let's get back to the Tasha K. That's what y'all. Let's get back to this stupid stuff here, because y'all don't really know the real tea, girl. Y'all want to talk about. Let's talk about Tasha K and Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Because y'all don't even really know where I'm even going with the tea. Let's keep it on your level. Okay. Okay. So, apparently, Cardi B included Tasha K in her lawsuit against blogger. Included Nicki Minaj against her, in her lawsuit against Tasha K. Okay. People are somehow dragging Cardi B about this and making this a big deal. To me, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. I don't understand why Nicki Minaj's fan base is making this a big deal. When you are trying to ask for a jury, you're not going to want a Nicki Minaj fan as a jury in a Tasha K lawsuit. Why would you want that? Hold on real quick. I'm not understanding why someone... Oh, you lucky I don't have it. You lucky I don't know where that video is. But why would somebody do that when Tasha K has claimed that she is friends with Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj follows her. She has Nicki Minaj's updated phone number and address. She's defending Nicki Minaj in the lawsuit with Jennifer Hugh and Kenneth Petty. Tasha K is allegedly, she is the reason why Nicki Minaj has done a feature with Megan Thee Stallion. She convinced Megan Thee Stallion to do the feature. She convinced Nicki Minaj to do the feature with Megan Thee Stallion. You guys forgot about that. So Tasha K and Nicki Minaj are like sisters, according to Tasha K. So why in the heck would I want a Nicki Minaj fan as a jury for me? Not to mention, let's just be real. Yes, these celebrities, they like to ignore stuff, and Cardi acts like she doesn't see stuff, and Nicki acts like she don't see stuff, but everybody knows what's going on. 9 times out of 10, if you're a Nicki fan, you're not a Cardi fan. If you're a Cardi fan, you're not a Nicki fan. So at the end of the day, why would I want a Nicki Minaj fan as a juror when that could be their opportunity to potentially, even if you don't like Tasha K, sabotage me being Cardi B? That's just common sense, people. That's stupid. So she did nothing wrong by asking it. That was her being smart. So let's read some of these things. Okay, I'm going to read. I'm not going to read them all. So some of the questions that Cardi B's team had for their potential jurors were, have you ever been harassed or online or cyberbullied? Have you ever been publicly portrayed in a manner that was untrue or misleading or accused of doing something that you did not do? Would your feelings be hurt if someone said something about you that was untrue? Do you believe it is okay to post things on the internet, even if they are not true? Do you think people should have thicker skin when it comes to things you said about them? Do you believe that it's okay to say things about celebrities even if it's not true? That's a very important question, because sometimes people think that it's okay to drag celebrities and just make things up because they're famous. Do you believe that it is okay to say things about no? Do you think that people should be held responsible when they do not tell the truth? Does anyone regularly watch the Wendy Williams show? I don't know why that was a question. I don't know why. Does anyone follow the rap artist Nicki Minaj on social media? I would like to know that. If you say yes, you cannot be a juror for me. We don't want you. Would anyone here be reluctant to awarding damages to a plaintiff solely because of her public persona or because she is perceived as a wealthy celebrity? That's a very important question because a lot of people think that you got more money than me, you're rich, you're whatever. I don't feel bad for you. Is there anything else you would feel is important for the parties in this case to know about you? Let's see. Here's another one. Has anyone ever filed a claim or lawsuit against you or a member of your family or close friend? Have you ever served on a jury, appeared as a witness, or at a trial before? If you've served on a jury, did your jury reach a verdict? Were you the foreperson for the jury? Do you have strong feelings about celebrities? Are you close friends or family members in the do you have close friends or family members in the entertainment business? Are you close friends? Do you have close friends or family members that are bloggers or social media personalities? Ooh. Which social media platforms do you use regularly? Do you follow any celebrity gossip accounts on social media? If so, which ones? Does any of the following, anyone follow defendant Latasha Kebe, PKA, aka Tasha K, on social media? So it's not just about Nicki Minaj. She's asking about everything. Have you ever followed or viewed any of the Unwind with Tasha K accounts? If you say that if you are a wino, I don't want you as my juror. It's simple. Like, this is not, there's nothing wrong with this. This is perfectly normal. Do you have strong feelings against rap music or artists who perform this genre of music? Are you or have you ever been an erotic dancer? Ooh. Do you think it's important to tell the truth? Do you think it's important to tell others the truth? So these are some great questions. Now, what I think is interesting is that people are not talking about Tasha K's questions. Now, this is what Tasha K's questions were for the potential jurors. Does anyone here consider themselves a fan of plaintiff Belcalis Almazar, PKA, aka Cardi B? No different than Cardi B asking about Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. I mean, or Tasha K. It's no different. Like, people love to try to throw this woman like she's so pressed. This is what you're supposed to do. Tasha K's doing the same thing. Does anyone follow the plaintiff Belcalis Almanazar, PKA, aka Cardi B, on social media? Well, girl, why? Because if they do, you don't want them on the jury. Did anyone ever watch the plaintiff Belcalis, PKA Cardi B, on the show called Love and Hip Hop New York, where she rose to fame and everybody loved her and thought she was such a great person and so funny? Or is that where she was talking about she was a dancer? Does anyone here regularly listen to Cardi B's music? Or has anyone here regularly listened to her music in the past? Do you know any employees or representative of the husband, Kiari Cephas, PKA, aka Offset, or his rap group called Migos? She's going, like, do you know even anybody from the Migos? Has anyone ever attended a live event hosted by Dr. Sherry Blake? Do you know any employees or representatives of Dr. Sherry Blake? Has anyone here ever read the title, The Single Married Woman? Has anyone here ever read a book titled Care for the Caregiver? Surviving the Emotional Roller Coaster? Now here's the woo-ha. Does anyone here think they know any of the following people? Dennis Byron. He does not like Tasha K. Candace Pelham, aka Daytime Tea Time. She does not like Tasha K. Tope Solahaja. I'm assuming that's Lovely T. I don't know. I'm assuming that's Lovely T. Nick LeClaire. That's Sneak at Night. So she's included them in here. Hold on. Okay. I'm not on the list, luckily. So you can know me. You just don't know Dennis Bryson. Just don't know Tope Salahaja, Nick LeClaire, and Candace Peplum, or you cannot be on the jury. Mind you, these are all people that Tasha K has done dirty. So she doesn't want you to know them because you will know how she's done them. I told them I'll be a witness. Call me. She's already put me in it. She wanted to see my DM. I will testify on Tasha K. I will testify. Yeah. She said it. She did it. I seen it with my own eyes. I was there. But at the end of the day, I don't think Cardi B did anything wrong by covering her tracks. Girl, to be very clear, let's not act like if you're a Nicki Minaj fan, you would go and vote in the direction of Cardi B. Some of the Nicki Minaj fans are bitter that Cardi B is able to win like this. They would do anything to vote against her. So Cardi B did what needed to be done. This is not her being pressed. This is her being smart. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's take a couple of calls and let's get into some things. Shall we own here? The number is 563-999-3658. Yes. Okay, we're not going to be here all night. We're going to take a couple and we're going to dip. 3657 on the air. Hello? Okay, not ready. 5506, you're live on the air. Hello? Okay, 8409, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I called a couple of weeks ago, so I guess I just want to talk about the Nicki Minaj thing. I mean, I was trying to look back and think why, like, the Breakfast Club and Nicki Minaj fell out. I think it's because, remember, Nicki Minaj was like, I remember when Angela Yee didn't remember all the facts about her, and then Nicki Minaj got annoyed that she didn't know everything. So I think that Nicki Minaj, like, you were right. She just wants people to understand everything and always be on her team. So I think that's
she was mad. She was
out.
mad at Nick. She was mad at Angela Yee because Angela Yee didn't buy her perfume, and Angela Yee just wanted her to gift it. And then she was also mad at the Breakfast Club because they were playing the records that everybody already knew, and they weren't breaking records, and they didn't know a lot of her music. So she would always go up there and end up checking them. She never liked Angela Yee.
Yeah, that's a mess. And then I guess next I'll talk about the Porsha situation. I don't think you're a Housewives fan, right?
No. But I like, I mean, I don't watch it enough, No, but I watch it, but I'm not a diehard, no.
Well, I'm definitely a diehard. That situation's a mess. Porsha's always been ditzy. She's just a ditzy person, even though I do love her, but she's just ditzy. And like according to like a bunch of people on YouTube, they're saying that Simon really isn't rich.
Oh.
So that's some tea. So
that is some tea.
I've heard. And then Dennis, he's the rich person. He's like the hot dog man of Atlanta. He's the rich person. So I don't know. It's a mess. So hopefully, I don't think they're really gonna get married. So
Heck no. But I just seen an article where where Porsha's saying that every housewife is invited to the wedding.
Okay, she has a lot of problems with a lot of housewives, so I don't know. But
We'll
that's
see.
nice talking to you. Thank you.
Nice talking to you too, boo. Thank you. All right, bye. Okay, let's take another one. 4054, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, boo? Talk to me.
Okay, so first things first, I always forget to tell you this. I would love to see you as the host on the Wendy Williams show.
Me too. Just do a little segment.
I honestly think you would be perfect. I think you're at the right equilibrium when it comes to transparency. I love how you're able to really, I don't understand when people say you're biased, but I'm respectful toward other people's opinions of, you're in the entertainment business, so we're all looking at the same picture from different windows. Me personally, I don't think you're biased. I think you sat on a few episodes back and gave Erica Banks, Lotto, and a few other people their credit and backdoored it with, but I'm going to be honest, y'all do be,
yeah,
with the fellatio. And I'm like, wow, and then it's not only the fact that you're able to have that duality. I think that the way that it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And you have a great way of really appealing to people. I don't have an aspiration of becoming a YouTuber, but I still learn from you. And I don't even want to be in that field. So, yeah, I just want to say that.
Let me put on my Wendy Williams. Let me put on my Wendy Williams wig. Yes. Let me put on my Wendy Williams and my glasses. So I'm Wendy Williams. Okay, yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, okay. Yes, I often watch him. I'm like, man, I wish he could send in a clip or somebody could just get to his channel and give him a chance. I know they want to go with a name and someone, not to say that you don't have an influence, you obviously do, but of course they're trying to go with people who have that influence
already famous.
Bring in numbers, and I feel like they would actually do better by distancing away from that approach and really going with somebody who doesn't have to worry about trying to play both sides. Like you're able to give your honest opinion and also be respectful toward the relationships that you have with people. And I feel like a lot of the celebrities like Nick Cannon, they try to put up there, those people have real personal, they've gone through things with people in the business. They're trying to save relationships, and not even about that. It's not to say you have some type of disregard toward your relationships. It's the fact that they're not able to do what you do. One of your talents is you're able to give your opinion and still do it in a way, you deliver it in a way to where you're offended if you want to be. You're offended if you want to be. Now, you have said some questionable things. And we'll leave that there. But overall, you do a very great job of giving your honest opinion and having that balance. And I also want you to stop apologizing to people. And sometimes I hear you say, I know y'all say I'm biased, but forget them. Don't let that psych you into feeling don't let that psych you into, don't stand firm. You're not biased. Sorry, y'all, my man was calling me. You're not biased. So,
well, I'll be honest. We're all biased to a certain degree. I do have my biases, but at the end of the day, I'm just not a jerk to where I'm just I'm mad. I'm not mad at anybody. You know what I mean? It's not heavily personal. No, it's not.
Exactly. You do a great job of having that separation. You do a great job of separating that and drawing the line. You're not afraid to speak up when someone that you really fool with does something you disagree with, you speak on that. And that's why I'm saying you're not biased. But I understand that you all are biased to a certain extent. But there's a lot of people, when I'm speaking on being biased, it comes from those different personalities who don't say anything negative about the people they support, but they can find something negative to say about everybody else. I don't trust people like that. If you can't be honest with me, if you like everything I do, I don't need you around me.
Absolutely.
I don't want if I feel like you're just you're afraid to offend me by saying, hey girl, that don't look right, or hey girl, that ain't the guy for you, or hey girl, that ain't working. I don't want you around me. So the fact that there are people who operate like that, I don't even want to get in that ring, but I'm gonna say,
please, okay, yeah, let's yes.
All All right, but
Thanks,
that's all I
boo.
wanted to say.
I love you.
Armon.
Thank you so
I
much.
love
I
you.
appreciate
All
it. I
right,
know
talk
it was
to you later.
genuine. That was genuine. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. That was very sweet and very genuine. Okay, 1176. How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
This is Lamar. How you doing?
Oh, what's going on? You finally called in. How you
finally got through. How you
doing?
doing?
Look at you. Everybody, this is Lamar. Okay, talk to me.
Okay, like you're funny as hell.
Don't listen, Lamar. You can't curse.
I'm not
I
gonna
will
curse.
have to hang up
curse.
on you. Okay.
I'm not gonna curse. So I just think that with Tasha K, I think Tasha K is. I feel like with Cardi B and her blocking Nicki, anybody that's associated with Nicki, that's smart. I think that's very smart. She shouldn't have anybody that's associated with Nicki Minaj in the courtroom. So I think that's very smart on her end. You with the Wendy Williams wig and the robe, that has me dying over here. Just wanted to say whatever I said. A good show.
Thank you. I'm so glad. I mean, I know you always say that you want to call in, so you know I love you, Lamar. So thanks for calling in. I'm glad you made it.
Love you too.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Yes. Oh, my Freddie made it on one. Okay, let's keep it moving. 2471, you're live on the air. Shauna B says, I love your mom. I love you more, Shauna. How you doing?
Hi. So I just wanted to get on here and quickly say, Armon, that I love what you're doing, but I have also got to add in that I have always known Tasha K to be such a nasty person. Whenever you come on here and you give this honest opinion about little Miss Tasha K, I just have to sit in agreement because any time that I've ever known of her, she has ran so many people's names, good or bad, through the dirt. And I mean, this little unwind with Tasha K, she needs to find some real unwinding because what she does, she's just putting this negativity out. And so for you to come up and be an advocate for Bacardi, and as part of the Latina community, I personally feel that this is great justice that you're doing, Cardi, because not a lot of people give her credit. Too many people are back and forth about Nicki Minaj. One season you hate her, one season you love her. So love the work that you're doing. I'll shut up. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have a fantastic evening. Let's keep it pushing. 8822. Oh, child, I'm trying to get a Wendy swoop. I got to get a longer one. This was a little short, but I had cut this myself. What is this one doing? It's got to be where Wendy light. There it goes. That's the Wendy look. Okay. 8822, you're live on the air.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Armon. This is Email.
Hey, what's going on?
Child, this Wendy wig is sending me the robe. Everything is sending me, child. I'm over here giggling and cackling, child. You are a key. You know I love the show. I just want to let you know I love I'm not the one. That's a banger. That's been getting me through some things. And there's no shade. You know I love the show. Even though, as a bar, some of my girls be dragging me for watching you. But, I think you're entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, I really enjoy watching your show. I've been around for a long time. I'm one of the girls that's been around for a very long time. And I really support you. Do I think you're a little biased sometimes? Yes. But I feel like I'm biased sometimes, too. I get into Nicki and Doja, but I do feel like, I feel like even somebody like Erica Banks, Erica Banks has run the show for at least like 1 or 2 times, and you will be honest with her and let her know when when you feel like something is not right. So I do see that you are honest, and even with Cardi too, I feel like you defend Cardi, but sometimes too you will let Cardi know like, girl, this is not it. But I feel like where you do become biased is when you talk about Nicki and Cardi. I feel like that's where you get biased. I feel like you can tell the girls the truth, but when it comes to the 2 girls, I feel like that's where you get biased. Some things about Nicki, are not totally wrong, you know what I mean? But I do feel like when it comes to Cardi and Nicki, you do get a little biased sometimes. But we are biased. I'm biased too. I love Nicki Minaj to the death of me, so I don't even care. But moving right along. I'm glad that Wendy's doing well. I hope everything gets better because it's not looking good. But I'm glad she's out here, doing what she got to do. Tessica Brown, she's tired. She needs to go sit down somewhere because it's not giving what it's supposed to give, honey.
No.
And then with the Megan Thee Stallion thing, let me speak on that.
Okay.
I feel like with the Megan Thee Stallion thing, with the whole concert thing, I'm kind of glad she did cancel the Houston concert because I feel like right now in Houston it's been a lot. You know what I mean? So I feel like, it was smart for her to do that. But I do agree and I do believe that one of the reasons why she canceled that concert was because them ticket sales was not transferring. Because I feel like, let's be honest, Megan cannot do a tour. I mean, she could do a tour with people, but I don't feel like she can headline a tour by herself. I don't think she's ready yet. You know what I mean? Like, next year she's going on tour with Dua Lipa, and you know what I mean? And I feel like she's like a 3-time Grammy Award winner. She got 2 number ones, worked with Beyonce, Nicki, Cardi. So I feel like, she should be able to headline the tour, but them sales are not translating. The records are not doing well no more. So I just feel like the tickets were not selling. I know Houston's her hometown, but sometimes people could decline in their own hometown too. Like I feel like Megan is just not. And I heard from a couple of people that's from Houston that them Houston girls don't fool Megan Thee Stallion like that too, and it's no shade. So I mean.
So you don't think that it could be because there was Astroworld and she probably doesn't want to deal with all what that's going to come with, and it could be a liability?
I don't think Miss Mama's want no lawsuit against her. That
Clearly
makes sense, but I do also feel like them tickets was not selling. I don't think Megan don't even.
Are you feeling some type of way because Megan Thee Stallion did a record with Cardi B? Are you being biased? Do you feel a way? Because this is what that sounds like to me. Okay, so I'm just glad that you're honest, baby.
That's a part of it, but also too, I do feel like, because I don't want to take over the whole show, but I do feel like there's a part of Megan that I feel like it's fake. It's not just Nicki. But screw Nicki. There's so many instances that happened last year, this year, where she was cool with so many people and she fell out with them. So clearly she's the problem in many cases. It's not just the whole Cardi B, Nicki Minaj thing. And I do feel like Megan's talented, but I feel like Megan has outsmarted the game. She got very gimmicky to me. I don't really like her. And there's no shade.
Okay. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look, he raised it. I had a thing where you raise your hand. Okay. We'll take another one. 8737, you're live on the air.
Hey.
Hey,
Hi.
what's going on? Hi. How you doing?
What's going on, Armon Wiggins? What is going on? How are you?
I'm sitting here hot in this wig and this coat.
I know, honey, with that wig and that robe, honey. Okay.
How you
so
doing?
Happy I got through.
Yes.
I'm doing okay. This evening sitting here with my granddaughter and also my daughter, and we just here watching the show. So, just a really couple of little quick things I just wanted to just say. I know we press for time and stuff like that, but as far as Jussie Smollett is concerned, I was rooting for him. I really, really was. But it's a wrap for him. It's definitely a wrap for him. He should have copped to it way in the beginning and just taken the L, taken the plea, and just kept it pushing. He could have quite possibly salvaged his career if he did that.
Absolutely.
But now that's definitely a wrap, okay? So I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, but it's over for him. As far as Charlamagne is concerned, here's the thing. I honestly do believe that there might be a smortion. That's a cross between small and portion.
Oh, okay.
I believe that there is a smortion of him actually really trying to turn over a new leaf, because remember, he's right now really trying to focus on the whole, mental health situation, and I really feel like that's sort of in step with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So in order to, really kind of like clear your head and, do whatever, you kind of like have to make amends and all of that kind of jives with that. So that's why I believe there's a smortion of, truth or validity to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's that.
So you feel like he's doing that to move to the next level and just kind of let go of some of the
mentally. Definitely.
That's real though. I can see that.
I don't feel that he's faking it in terms of the mental health situation. I believe that that's a true thing, and I commend him for, him really championing that whole thing, because it's still taboo within the black community, especially with, black males. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of ash. You know what I'm saying? And, with a lot of black hetero males, let's keep it a grip. You know what I'm saying? But, by him bringing it to the forefront, it's like, no, it's okay to have anxiety. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to admit that I have these issues. And it's okay to get help. It's okay to get help. And I think that's very important. And so shout out to Charlamagne for that. As far as Cardi B is concerned, I'm going to try so hard not to overstep my time with this, but I just have such strong feelings when it comes to this whole situation with Tasha K. That's how you say it. Me and my daughter are cracking up. Every time you say Tasha K, we just die laughing. But yeah, so let me tell you something. I really used to like Tasha K a lot. I really, really did. I just feel like, a lot of us grew up with Wendy. Like I'm older. Like I'm not like a young person. You know what I mean? Like I'm, in my late 40s. So I followed Wendy Williams from when she was on, Hot 97 and BLS and all of that stuff. And I knew about all the teas and all that stuff with Diddy and why she really left Hot 97. I'm not gonna go into all of that. But, I've been following her for a minute. So, but she was the one who really opened us up to wanting to hear other, you know what I'm saying? People in radio talk about tea and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, she's made her missteps. Yes, she's done things that weren't really all that great or whatever. At the end of the day, it's because of her that we are open to all of these, people who are out here and stuff like that. And I'm always rooting for a black person. I'm rooting for a black person in my heart. I always, first and foremost, am. But I will tell you that I've never been the type of person who just blindly follows anybody. You know what I'm saying? If I see that you're moving, weird, or you're moving funny, or you're doing stuff that's just real disgusting, then I'm not going to really like you anymore. And I really, honestly, truly believe in my heart. I'm so sorry to say this, but I don't like the way that Tasha K is moving, and I do feel as a lot of the things, not all. I think some of the things that she has, quote unquote, reported on may have been through maybe, faulty intelligence, of some things. And I do believe that she might have been so thirsty to get the first scoop. So instead of fully researching stuff the way you should, you just go on and do things. I do not think that she's 100% nefarious when it comes to everything. However, when it comes to this situation with Cardi B, I believe that she was 100%. If it comes down that she loses this case, she is going to lose a massive amount of credibility.
Okay, 90 seconds, ma'am.
Huh? Okay. No, I'm done. One really quick thing with the Gorilla Glue girl. As a breast cancer survivor myself, I felt really, really bad for her. I remember this maybe a few months ago. She found a lump. It came back benign and stuff like that. But at this point, I don't even think that there's really anything wrong with her hair. I think
60 seconds
of hair on the thing, and I don't even believe that's her hair, and I don't believe it fell out. And I think she's doing this for clout, and that's it.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much for calling in, and you guys have got into some things.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Listen, Wendy, well, it's time for us to go now. I'm hearing messages that there was a fight at the Versus. We'll probably talk about that on next show. So till next time, I want you guys to keep that same energy. And how you doing? All right. I love you all. And until next time, I want you guys to keep streaming Not the One on all streaming platforms. Follow me on Instagram at The Armon Wiggins Show right here. And I will see you soon because this wig is itching. Peace out.
All the pain that you caused, you have been driving me insane.